The trailers for D-Topia feature a clean, minimalist cityscape integrated with helpful caretaker robots. Questions flash across the trailer. When life is a utopia, how do we find happiness? A story about the future, a question about today. The description of the reveal trailer asks, but what happens when problems go beyond the mechanical? How will your choices impact the well-being of the residents and the future of humanity? In a world of curated happiness, what does it mean to find purpose? Those are some big questions. Exciting questions. And I would like to ask one back. What does a utopia look like? Well, your imagination has probably been strongly influenced by what's in front of you, so let's take a closer look. This place seems to be integrated strongly with technology. Terminals and holograms are everywhere, all the markings of that future technology we're building towards. There's a cute cat, and there is one colour that suffuses this whole place. White. The ground is white, the clothes are white, the buildings are white, the birds are white. Look, even the sky is white. And the people, every one of these people are white, or at least fair-skinned. There are a few different colours of hair, I suppose. There doesn't seem to be any religious iconography either. There are no hijabs, no crosses, no statues of Buddha. No, it seems the people here are all of one race, one culture, and one suspiciously placed badge choice. It should not be lost on us that this game is developed by a Japanese studio, a society that has historically struggled with accepting diversity and breaking from homogeneity. You play as a facilitator, which again is a really fascinating choice of words for a career. Facilitating what? It seems like you'll be facilitating other people's lives. It is another word that gives us structural, dare I say, like corporate vibes. You don't play a support worker or a therapist or an artist or a doctor or a caregiver, all of which seem like they might fit into this role of helping people live their lives. It's a facilitator. You're a facilitator. There's another disquieting factor buried in the description. Step into a future where happiness is curated by artificial intelligence. AI is a large topic, one I'm not going to cover in detail, but this inclusion brings more questions. What does it look like when we outsource solving the world's problems to an AI? What values will govern its decisions? How will it prioritize humans versus nature versus other humans? This game has labelled this future a utopia, but the future it lays out seems bleak. What some may call a minimalist cityscape integrated with caretaker robots, others may label a bland, monotone metropolis dictated by technology and sterilized of human creativity. And that's not even to mention another one of the burning questions on my mind. What steps did it take to get to this supposed utopia? What led to a society that is homogeneous in race, architecture, fashion, a society largely lacking in human creativity and completely lacking the natural wilds? What happened in this world's past to produce the abomination that we're told to run around and have fun in? The solution to many people having competing needs is not to simply remove all but one of those peoples. I'm making some pretty big assumptions and jumps about this game. Only a small glimmer of it has been shown, I'm hoping, and it seems that they are at least keeping their cards close to their chest. Perhaps all of this is commented on and addressed. Perhaps this is exactly what the developers are hoping we might question. Maybe this game will be a shining veneration of human creativity, diversity, and natural wilds. But maybe this is a continuation of a trend in which cozy games somewhat normalize scary parts of the status quo. Is a lack of diversity, a lack of nature, a lack of human expression cozy? I want cozy games to be better. I want them to give me hope in visions of the future. I have hope for this game too, mainly from that one line, a story about the future, a question about today.